Okay, it's 2 minutes past. I think we're gonna kickstart the call. Any latecomers, of course, just join when you can. But yeah, welcome to the Sia Community Call, everyone. Thanks all for joining. Today's December 4th, and it's our final community call of the year. For those that are new to the call, my name's Oliver, aka Dark Rush in Discord. I'm the Sia Foundation's Dev Rel. As always, these calls are recorded and uploaded to YouTube. We'll leave a link to the recording in the announcement channel, so please play it back at your own pace and share it with others. And let's get into it. In this month's agenda, we'll be updating you on the development milestones of HostD, RenterD, WalletD, and Core. Next, we'll update you on the activities within the grants program, followed by the events that we have going on within Sia, then celebrate the content we've pushed out this month. We'll also touch on a few metrics and carve into stone our December goals. Additionally, we'll answer this month's hand-picked community questions that were submitted, and finally conclude the call with an open free-for-all Q&A session with the community chat. We as the Sia community will do our best to answer all the queries and respond to the messages within the chat. So yeah, let's jump straight into it. HostD. This month, our focus was primarily on extensive testing and identifying as many bugs as possible in preparation for the stable release. The key development is that now it's possible to write volumes while they're initializing. This means, unlike before, when the volume was marked read-only during the size increase, hosts can now continue to accept data while storage initializes in the background, leading to faster online availability and significantly reducing downtime. However, shrinking a volume still requires setting it to read-only. We've released the migration utility, allowing SiaD hosts to migrate to HostD. We advise caution during this process as it can be pretty destructive. So yeah, we'll release we'll publish some guides on that and how to put that together. It's so crucial to ensure that your computer does not shut down or go to sleep during the migration process. For December, our agenda is to include more stability testing and finalizing stable releases scheduled for the end of the month. RenterD. We've implemented new metrics endpoint that tracks contract and wallet metrics, and this is plans for future integration into our user interface. We've enhanced RenterD's first-time user experience with improvements like refined hosting scanning, expedited contract formations, efficient autopilot triggers, which have reduced the time needed to upload initial files. Our team have executed a series of minor modifications and bug fixes, which has significantly enhanced the consistency of our API and client interfaces. We've made minor yet impactful adjustments to the code and database schema, leading to substantial boost in the performance of our slowest queries and overall enhancing the UI smoothness. We've upgraded our existing alerts for better clarity, appropriate severity classifications, and enriching metadata, and have also added new alerts to notify users about uploads, downloads, their migration failures too. So December is a critical month for us as we're gearing up for version 1.0 release at the end of the month. WalletD. WalletD is actually in a strong position. We've implemented several quality of life features such as automated port forwarding, IP address discovery. We are diligently working through the final checklist of fixes in preparation for the release of the beta version. There's a significant upcoming feature we're excited about, which is called Explorer Mode. This mode will enable WalletD to track every address on the network as opposed to just relevant to the single wallet. This feature is particularly beneficial for exchanges, facilitating provision of web wallets, and also useful for explorers. Our focus post initial release will be making Explorer mode more top feature priority. And then lastly, it's worth noting that modified version of WalletD is currently being utilized by the community to operate Nagam Testnet. For Core, we successfully published the first iteration of the Nagam Testnet, which includes support for version 2 U3XO. This testnet is primarily designed for integrators who require early access to testing version 2 transactions and spending policies, catering to a range of entities such as wallets, centralized exchanges, decentralized exchanges, and mining pools. Our strategy includes periodically resetting this chain to test hard fork activations in various states, ensuring robustness and reliability. Sorry, a bit tongue-tied today. What's going on? As the testnet develops, we plan to set up an explorer and a faucet, which will provide deeper insights into the functionings of the hard fork and version 2 chain. Looking at grant programs. So we have no completed grants yet, nor any grants approved in November, but there are currently 6 grants actively being worked on and under review. So just for a reminder, we've got Sia People Learn, which are creating a learning platform back to our Sia storage. We've got the Telegram Alert Bot. We're building Telegram bot for both RenterD and HostD alerts. We've got IPFS-R, building IPFS integration with data stored on Sia. We've got Proxmox. They're focusing on an integration allowing data to be backed up to Sia. We've got the Sia Grafana plugin focusing on pulling on data from RenterD, HostD, and WalletD via the use of Grafana plugin. We also got Sia Share. So that was the expansion of the functionalities of its previous Sia Share grant. They're implementing file exploration, webcam, audio capture, and password authentication for uploads. Sia Satellite, they aim to reduce the friction of storing data on Sia and also aim to add support for file packing and S3. So we're looking forward to seeing the success of these grants, and we're always ready to provide support throughout their grant journey. So please don't hesitate to reach out to us on Discord. So if you have any questions, just ping us in the third-party channels, third-party development or grant program channels. For the rest of the community, you can always read up on these active grants on the Sia forum page. You can also see an array of submissions or perhaps be inspired by a grant that you've seen for your own grant proposal that you have cooking up. In terms of events, upcoming events and active events, we have the 2-track RenterD Innovate and Integrate S3 Hackathon, where applicants can opt in for either a development track, where they'll simply be building something that stores data on S3, or the content track for those who would like to evaluate and test an existing S3 integration with RenterD and create content around setting that up. This has now been extended to a month-long hackathon. It was originally a week, but we decided to extend it to a month with an additional week of judging, where we'll decide the first, second, and third place for each track and hand out prizes to our winners ranging from $250 to $2,500 in Siacoin. After we finalize a few necessities, we can expect the new official announcement of the hackathon registration date and start date very, very soon on all our socials. So make sure you're following us for more updates. We also have the Sia Advent of Code. Sorry, I don't know why I said it like that. Sia Advent of Code that started on December 1st. The event consists of 2 fun daily programming challenges where the top 5 participants can get their hands on Sia Swag Box, but also be rewarded for participating. The top 25 participants will get their hands on a Sia Advent of Code t-shirt. So yeah, you can register on the adventofcode.com. No spaces, that's adventofcode.com. Hopefully someone can chuck it in the chat for me. You can join and check the leaderboard using our code. So yeah, the link for the website and the code will be posted in chat. But you can also check the announcements channels too. So yeah, it's not too late. You can register straight away. In terms of content, so we've recently released 6 pieces of new content consisting of articles and a single video. So we've got 3 S3 articles, one for Nextcloud, one for IPFS, one for R-Clone as well. And they're all utilizing Sia. And they're all setup guides too. We've also got the Community Spotlight, Sia Satellite, an article written by the community member Mike76 on the project Sia Satellite. So a round of applause for him, or them, for their contribution to our content crawl. The State of Sia, November edition, and we've also got a macOS setup guide for RenterD. That's a video on YouTube, and now it's available. So yeah, there'll be more videos to come. Wink, wink. So yeah, stay tuned and stay subscribed. We're starting to pick up momentum when we're releasing content periodically, so make sure you subscribe to YouTube and following us on our socials, Twitter X, Medium, Blue Sky, Facebook, and Reddit too. So metrics, so for growth, some of our baseline metrics for tracking future growth initiatives. So we've got Discord. We've welcomed 144 new users, which is great. That's good to see. We've increased the headcount of Twitter followers by 305. So that brings our total headcount to 14,325. So we hope to see some more followers correlating to the amount of content we're pushing out to. Engagement. In November's community call, we did have 40 attendees. That was up by 6 from the previous call before that. As mentioned before, we had 6 pieces of content released, 5 articles with an increase of 2,000 reads, and 1 video with 20 likes. That's not crazy. That's not crazily impressive. However, it has allowed us to sharpen our goals to focus a lot more on outreach, exposure, and visibility moving forward. For network, we currently have 260 active hosts, up by 5. Our storage usage currently sits at above 26%, which is up by 1% from last month. And yeah, that's 815 terabytes of Foundation uploaded data sets. December goals. So what are our December goals? So we want to run a successful hackathon for sure, 100%. It's going to be the foundation for future hackathons. So we want to make sure we host a good hackathon for you guys. Publish a stable release of HostD and RenterD. Just more bug fixes, more testing. We also want to publish an alpha release for ExplorerD, publish a release for WalletD, and yeah, just improve content reach and visibility too. I'm just going to leave that there for a second. If you want to screenshot it, take some notes, digest that, just see what December looks like. But yeah. So yeah, we've got the community questions. So first of all, I want to thank you guys for submitting your questions via the Sia Community Questionnaire Google form. It was a new concept I've appended to the call to kind of like premeditate on delivering like a good beefy answer for you guys, but also scaling out that knowledge to the rest of the community via these calls. So the first question that we have is, when is version 2.0 expected to be released? So version 2.0 is on the horizon. We have just released the first testnet of Nagam, but coming months we'll see through thorough testing of hard fork activation. We'll then proceed to upgrade Zen, bringing us closer to a live network and allowing us to test activation with live renters and hosts. If these steps go well, we're targeting the hard fork activation for the middle of the year. So that's our estimation. This update is significant, marking the first substantial upgrade to Sia's consensus mechanism in nearly a decade, and introducing numerous usability enhancements for the community. We're proceeding very cautiously to ensure for a smooth transition. So the second question that we have is, most cloud storage customers prefer convenience over benefits of decentralized storage technology. What is Sia's strategy to engage this market? So our primary goal, I would say, for 2024 is to reduce the friction of accessing Sia and increasing the options available for storing and retrieving data on the Sia network. This includes direct access through web browsers, bypassing needs for software downloads or syncing. This way, users can choose to accept a bit of centralization to get at ease of cloud storage, but still remain the major benefits of decentralized storage: increasing privacy, cost savings, reduced latency, and better availability too. We've got another question, which was, where do you see Sia and the Sia Foundation in 3 years? So I think collectively the team had to kind of like decide on this answer. So I'll say in 3 years, we see Sia and the Sia Foundation significantly expanding. the Sia ecosystem and the decentralized storage network capabilities. So expect much more robust ecosystem where users and integrators can have multiple options for accessing Sia storage. This growth will be underpinned by ongoing technological innovations, increased community engagement, and increased outreach and partnerships too. We would like to position Sia as a leading and accessible choice for decentralized storage, cloud storage, and Web3 for individuals and businesses alike. Final question. So we've got, how will Sia remain competitive as newcomers enter the decentralized storage space? So Sia remains as a technological leader in decentralized storage, hands down, consistently providing the fastest speeds in full decentralized storage networks. As we continue to improve Sia users, can expect, as we continue to improve, Sia users can expect even better performance and usability. The development of RenterD and HostD has given our users a stable platform to use and build on. By continually improving Sia's technology, by increasing outreach and building collaborative ecosystem with the developers and partners from multiple sectors, we will better position Sia to stay competitive and relevant in the storage marketplace. And yeah, let's jump into our Q&A session. So once again, I want to say thank you for you guys for your submissions, your contribution to the Sia network and the community, and tune in for this month's community call. Our next call will be at the beginning of January. So I want to wish you guys a happy holidays and a fantastic New Year's. And yeah, that's a wrap. I'm just opening the floor for further questions in the chat and comments and a free-for-all. Cool. I believe we've got no more questions or comments about the call. I'm going to end it there. Thank you guys for joining once again. I hope you have a great Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, great holidays, and an excellent New Year's. So thank you guys for joining. Take care, and that's a wrap.